Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps...
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ori?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sarotto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and don't overdo it.
Anything else, lad?
I'd like to speak to Sarotto.
Certainly. What is it, then?
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to Hanush.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone, without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone, but in fact it was none other than the leader of those...
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but look...
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went... If I've offended you, Henry, we can say... But if you'd rather try your luck, that strikes me as a better option than... Wie war das? Do you play...
I understand. Let's play then. But
We'll see about that.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
Here. Schön. Diese. Das war's. You're up, my
We
friend.
didn't have such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them. And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Das
You were
war's.
smart.
That was a weak throw.
You wouldn't be so stupid.
Wahnsinn.
That was a good game, friends.
speak for yourself. You clean me out.
The Lord giveth.
You must be Henry, yes? Lord Capon's servant.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapade.
Well, we had a couple of...
Only that the village yokels...
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them.
Well, as I said, we had a...
Of course, no offense intended.
My name is Olbram, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hut in a trice, and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking...
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows. But the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to...
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs throwing around coin like...
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics, you and Lord Capon are here on political... You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa. And the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make...
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
I'd like to have a little discourse with you, young man.
This is Henry, my lady.
I've sinned, father.
Your soul is pure, son. Do you really wish to make a penance?
I'll do it.
In the clearing near the Barton found God.
What penance do you give me?
Bless yourself and say the Lord's Prayer.
All right, father.
Shall we have a chat, bonny lad?
My boy, even the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Johanka of Gerd.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't...
Nothing.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, father.
Well, that sounds interesting. I'd love to hear about adventures right from there.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
My liege, Lord Radzig, and Lord Hanush sent us to Trotsky with a message. They want...
Aha! I thought you were going to recount your adventures, not talk about high politics.
Sorry, you're right. I'll start again. It all began one lovely day. It's a long way from our home. We didn't have time for that. They killed without mercy. And our men had no chance. We had no choice but to jump into the water. I can't swim, you see.
Truly
Shocking and...
What can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt. But that's...
We were saved by a good-hearted... Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon. Even more humiliating than...
No, that is...
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're...
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. she would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'll be...
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside and a lovely summer night. It was horribly stuck. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
Hey, Henry, we're moving out. Hey, Henry, what are you playing at? We're leaving.
How can I help you?
I'm supposed to collect...
Oh, but that horse has already bolted on clean...
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come...
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the... I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
As you wish. But you think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is...
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I will. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will... Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
What's the matter, Henry? We have to set off. What's the matter, blacksmith boy? Stop farting around.
Where can I find...
I don't know. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Good day.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I'm supposed to get...
For that handsome...
Well, the thing is...
Forget it. But don't worry. I'd just like to ask, the lock got...
Sure.
Thanks. See you soon, my friend.
Hey, Henry.
silly doggy.
What's the matter, Henry? We have to set off.
Damnation. Sacra. Shit. Sacra. Damnation.
Hey, Henry!
I've got your eye.
Where is it then?
Oh.
Hey, Henry! We're moving out.
What will it be?
Show me your way.
Matter,
Thank you,
Henry. We
and
have
take
to set
care.
off.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, sacra. Oh, damnation. Ah, damn. Oh, bloody hell. Shit. Oh, sacra. Ah, damn. Damnation. Oh, bloody hell.
Christ, pardon me.
Why the long face? Hey, Henry, what are you playing at?
I'm sorry.
Hey, where'd it go?
Christ, that stings! At least it stopped the bleeding.
Christ, pardon me.
Shit! Osina deserves a kick up the arse. It's stuck fast.
Ah, you really can't do it? And I had you down for such a handy lad.
No, it simply isn't possible. And Osina's an idiot. I'd have to take an axe to...
Oh, well, never mind then. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And may the Holy Virgin watch over you. Take care then.
I've got your armor.
Let's see what Von...
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Osina a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about...
Ready.
Excellent. I can't wait. Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that core from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
I agree. It certainly won't be a long siege. Nebakov isn't Talmberg.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword. Ah. I see I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
I wouldn't want that man if someone gave it to me for free.
Watch out!
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabarkov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the... My God! Where? Christ! Hey! I can't get out. But I... Yeah, I'm coming.
Really pissed me off.
Show your stuff! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Show your stuff!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him.
Don't spare it! Nice hit!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him. In God's name!
My leg's caught! Shut up! Help me!
No! Show your stuff! You won't get me!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him.
mercy!
Useless! Go fuck yourself! Piece of shit! You won't get me!
damn it! Come on, then!
Nice hit.
You haven't a chance! Nice hit! Now you're mine!
I feel quite hungry!
You got it!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Come on, man. I'll be done
For the cross!
sweetly. Yeah!
Ah!
Blood! Yeah! Nicely done!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Clutchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got.
For glory!
Fucking hell! Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
For the cross!
Eat good, Yoko! You're good. Ah! Shishka, you all right? So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has... They couldn't just...
Well, I threw up.
Holy...
So actually, it's suited my nag, Bibiana. She's so unused to...
What boys are you looking for?
It's no big...
Sorry.
Without having... It's these two young... One's a blue-blooded fledgling, and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed. A terrible massacre.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friend...
What? You said they were locked up?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when... Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn, round the back. Kuba took a...
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, from the inn, by all accounts, them...
Surely not all of them. Oh, thank you, in any case.
Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
An ale as usual.
Careful. Greetings to you.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering, like this one. He'll be lucky to see...
Farewell. And maybe wash up a bit.
Folks that suffer the most.
God be with you.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. In the evening, and then in the morning, they're awful, dreadful.
Easy.
Branches snapped. We tried to flee.
We hid. They took some captive. I'm looking for Sir Hans Capon.
Lord have mercy. They...
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, they was hanged.
My God! There must have been lots of people there.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so...
I'm
asking if you're sure...
Before Almighty God. I mean, it was all a bit
Well, who was...
Some of them wore Lord Nebak's colours. We know his man.
I'll leave you to get Deus.
Oh, was that Latin?
Aye,
Merciful, maybe he'll get better.
of course. Benedictio. Amen.
Amen. Here.
Farewell.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the ground.
It hurts like hell.
Go! Go!
Come on, Bibi. Let's go.
Go!
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
Quick! Quick!
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. They rained arrows down at them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
What are you gaping at? Well...
God Almighty. Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this, in any case.
In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step, and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Oh?
The Lord God. And wine. Every now...
What are you saying? You don't look like no...
I hear that a lot.
So who are you looking for?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can...
All right, follow me. Eric can decide...
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you?
Godwin. I'm a priest, or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself...
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a...
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. After all, the Lord...
Well, you know how to preach.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fight. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm...
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners.
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So...
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Prepare to fight!
Good. Come on, scum!
Finish this quick!
Go fuck yourself!
What now, fucker?
Christ! That was quick. Hardly even hurt, eh?
Fuck! They got what they had coming.
I'd say it's God's punishment.
You really know how to wield a sword and leave God out of it.
In the Battle of Kos...
And you settled down in your...
Till recently I was the...
Sassau.
Looks to me like you...
We're not gonna dig graves...
Leave them to rot without... And besides...
Sod the wolves.
Anyway...
Still on?
What castle?
Nebarkov. Although... tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Well, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do with the way you wield a weapon?
It had more to do with the way...
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
Quick! Go! Quick! Quick!
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any...
Bit like you. In any case, we'll leave the horses here.
A very nice fortress.
In a moment, you can ask the captain your...
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the...
You surmise correctly.
As your man-at-arms, Eric, said.
Hanush of Lipa, did I hear correctly that you're a...
Ne credas aurum. Quid. Perhaps not. But I am.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your...
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing?
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of...
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking! I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
I'll be done with you in a flash!
That boy!
You break it! It's a rebellion! Stuck pig! That's more or we can go home! Slice him up! You'll pay for that! Got you, you
We'll finish this. What do you want?
Si usted punires, non vam not go to hell.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Hey! I need a hand here! There's more of them! You'll die for that!
No, you don't!
Through blood, yeah!
Cook him down!
Fucking horse, son!
Kill them all!
Done with you in a flash!
Don't spare him!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit...
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick!
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you... well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough. One way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake.
Rescuer?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to—
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and
a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, he wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to... But don't worry, sir. I haven't said...
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but for the moment, you're...
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter? I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right. And it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said...
Waging war, as you've...
There's a fine line between waging war...
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Berg.
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did it...
Well, that's not so mysterious. What's more, although it's while we're on...
It's a pretty... Aslor and his commander...
That's a long list.
How did
Von Berghoff is a bad master. The same with the miller. Though, what actually...
Unfortunately.
And?
They murdered them.
And?
And we helped them do it.
Well... I can't. Sometimes it's hard to know what's going on and who is really your enemy.
We thought...
I know. You thought they were with me, and I wanted to kill you. Don't blame yourself. We all have our share of guilt.
But Sigismund most of all. If he hadn't come and taken the king captive and started looting and plundering, none of this would have happened.
Amen.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust...
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your
Giving the last rites isn't the
All right, then.
Sorry about your...
You're lucky it was this one. And then you came. I'll hand out orders and...
Oh, God. Holy shit! Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels. It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out. Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything and dig their grave. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of... We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation.
We need to get a spade first. I feel quite hungry.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis.
Do you think we did enough?
We did what was necessary.
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You...
Oh, Godwin.
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your... Come to...
Do you know anything about Teresa?
You mean that nice girl who saved your...
Aye. If she hadn't shown up, so do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you...
Well, I'd like to see her again.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these... But if she likes you...
Who's looking after the...
Well, whoever it is...
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid...
Ah.
Let's just say I've had a...
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. But I'm too...
Ah, that's... Do you know where I can...
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right...
What do you need? Hurry up, I don't...
Show me.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Come on! You'll really get a kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you...
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the...
That's right. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use. Have you ever shot one?
Me? But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damaged bronze bells filled with...
I've heard of those. Those...
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard.
All right.
Shooting from a pit, it has a barrel as soon as it's loaded. But watch out.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now.
Well, you look like...
That's true.
What?
But don't worry.
Maybe a prayer would help.
Good idea. What an invention! My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy... What a load of... It's a miracle we still have both our...
Aye! I once saw it rip a bloke's face off!
Such an accurate... Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically...
I told you so! No problem.
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have...
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us to... You do what you want, but...
Hey, Henry. Come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a
Not a chance, you idiots!
Who are you calling an idiot?
Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn...
Enough!
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them... Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead?
Aye, that's him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick...
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those...
Of course.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing...
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... Don't forget I beat your Captain Zizka in a fight. So, you better let Clara go and see those prisoners, or I'll take care of you, too.
You've been pretty fucking lucky, fella. But now I'll bash your teeth in, you swine.
What's that?
Oof! Christ! Shit! Kurva! I'm wounded!
Madman!
I'd beat him even more.
These days, no one's ever really...
Take that! I'll sort you out nicely!
Man, what are you doing? The executioner's sharpening
I'll
his
beat
axe
you
to
to a bloody pulp! Jesus! I'm hit!
Put him in the...
For the cross!
Shame on you. You ought to be ashamed.
In God's name!
I'll beat you!
I'd beat him even more.
Days no one's ever...
To the stocks with him.
Who's that madman?
Useless! I'll sort you out nicely!
What are you doing?
Let's see what you can do!
Hey, what's that? I hear a fight somewhere. My God! What are you doing?
Useless!
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield.
Marion Evans!
This has been going on too long!
Coming up.
There was a...
I swear, I don't...
Look on the bright side. I hear we're going back to Rattay tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could.
Exactly. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded. Either way.
Same here.
Ha ha ha! Well, now it's all over.
If you have anything to bet with...
Don't worry about me. What about you?
A bit to get me started would help.
Here you are. Enough talk. Let's let... I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Well, good day.
Don't be a coward. Here. Oh, come on. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Here. Oh, no! Not good!
What now?
Don't be a coward. These ones here. Oh, come on! That'll do me. Roll. Nothing worth mentioning. Like this. These ones here. Damn it! How can you lose so...
Either I'm playing badly, or you...
Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Oh, my... Aye. All our problems...
You want to enjoy life again?
Indeed.
And can I hear this great...
I have arrived at the conclusion. And it doesn't mean your whole life is... And also, things... The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else.
Not a chance, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured. Just like our men.
Wait, I know you. You tried to kill me, didn't you?
Look, we'll talk later, all right? Right now, I'm just glad to be breathing.
great. Just...
Don't worry.
It
can't be that bad.
You mean if I change the... Damn it all. That fight...
Sorry.
How else could it have ended when... And now I have to fix all...
Is there anything...
Like what?
I'm sorry, Clara. I know a bit...
In that case, thank God. I'll go and prepare some more medicine. In the meantime, you go to the...
What are their names?
Mark, Sverk, and that. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions...
Does anything hurt?
I'm all right.
You're talking...
I'm just
You threw up and you're talking nonsense.
Oh, come on.
I see you've got a... It could get infected. Is there a cut under... You've got a...
What do I know?
Maybe a strong elixir.
Is that
A healing potion should...
There's no need.
All right. I'll clean and ban...
Ah, come on, don't be...
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about...
I'll clean that... This will sting a bit. Good. I'm gonna dress you... I'll just wrap it.
Sakra.
I reckon that look...
Aye.
I could use some... It's strong, but it...
Fuck me, that...
I reckon we're done. I treated you the...
Aye.
Well, that's all I can do.
A prayer? I don't...
Sleep it off, then.
Oh, fuck! Oh.